Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. I am Hemavadi Krishnan, a student from Institute of Nanoelectronic Engineering, University Malaysia Perlis, under the supervision of Associate Professor Dr. Subhash Chandra Bose Gopinath. I would like to present our poster entitled on Archimedean Nano MIP Sensor, a prognostic device for clotting disease detection. Blood clotting is a natural phenomenon when an injury occurs in our body. A series of protein undergoes this clotting cascade to clot the blood and to stop the excessive bleeding. Imbalance of these proteins and malfunction of this hemostatic system causes hypercoagulation, which leads to chronic diseases such as heart failure, stroke, deep vein thrombosis, and pulmonary embolism. A patient with hypercoagulation factor holds a higher chance of life-threatening risk when they go through a surgical treatment which may cause critical pathological events. Clotting assay is a pre-operative procedure for a surgical patient to determine the blood clotting level. This assay measures their blood's ability on how long it takes to clot. Based on this assay, anticoagulant medications will be injected on the patient before surgery to keep the patient's blood uncoagulated along the operation. Platelet count, bleeding time, activated partial thromboplastin time, and prothrombin time are the common assays. However, these assays are laborious, time-consuming, and costly. So, what we need is a rapid and sensitive point-of-care monitoring sensor for high-performance detection of clotting diathesis. When it comes to biosensor development, one must have a superior receptor and effective transducer. Conventional receptors such as antibodies, DNAs, and RNAs are low stable, inconsistent, costly, and sensitive to pH and high temperature. This is where we get the idea of the project. The first idea is enhancing the sensing material by artificial receptors, which is molecularly imprinted polymer, also called MIP. The second idea is the transducer material and design, where we used interdigitated Archimedean spiral pattern. What is MIP? Let's assume A is our target protein and X and Y are macro and micromonomers. The first step is pre-polymerization. In this step, functional monomers are pre-assembled with protein by forming non-covalent interactions. Next step is radical or electropolymerization method to give a rigid porous structure surrounding the pre-assembled complex. Finally, when the protein is removed from the polymer, it leaves a cavity with the memory of target protein. We started the project with an in silico analysis to explore the interactions between aptamer protein and aptamer protein towards functional monomers. This video shows the trajectory of our molecular dynamics simulation. Based on these computational data, MIP was synthesized by radical polymerization. Archimedean sensor fabrication was conducted by conventional photolithography technique. Aluminum was used as conducting element. These are the SEM high performance microscopy, 3D, and AFM images of fabricated sensor. After successful fabrication of the sensor, synthesized MIP nanoparticles were immobilized on them with some surface modifications. The figures show the sensor morphology before and after MIP deposition. We have developed a novel biosensor for real-time high-performance analysis by conjugating carbon nanohorn and gold nanoargin as hybrid materials. They elevate the performance of the sensor in terms of conductance and large surface area to avoid crowded effect of MIP nanoparticles. These are the FESM images of carbon nanohorn and gold nanoargin. This is a cartoon image of a developed prototype, and the photographs of the prototype are shown from different perspectives. This prototype is a complete high-performance diagnostic setup for a multiple diagnosis such as imperimetric detection, voltammetry detection, amperometry, and regular IV detection. The following video presents an overall biosensor development process and the detection with portable device. These are the results obtained from regular IV detection. Nano MIP conjugated Archimedean sensor provides linearity with 0.9953 R-square value compared to regular ACTA sensor for protein detection. The Archimedes Nano MIP sensor also affords to detect the protein level from human serum albumin. Aptamer embedded MIP grants advantage of dual affinity, stable, cost-effective, easy preparation, and higher selectivity. Nano-capped Archimedean pattern further advancing the sensor by giving constant impedance, low power consumption, large surface to volume ratio. We designed it by giving a protection layer for sensing region. Only 10 nanoampere to 10 microampere power was used. Existing protein assays such as BCA assay, Lowry protein assay, enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay are only able to detect from millimolar to picomolar level. Our sensor is able to detect up to femtomolar level at lower price compared to them. These are our awards and publication, and this is our poster. Thanks for watching.